Hey there, I'm Abby. Welcome to Edge of Moon. I got my name right for once. Welcome to my official music channel where I will be posting music videos, practicing piano, cover versions of songs, which of course I'm gonna have to buy the rights to because I want to do this properly and officially. So in this video I'd like to give you guys a little bit of a background on me as a person. If you are interested in learning more about like the channel and what this channel is going to be about, then please check out my other video. I will leave the link in the description. Once YouTube has verified me anyway, because I'm having trouble with them verifying me with my links in the description. I can't do it until they prove that I'm a real human being, because for some reason I'm having issues with that. But once I've done that, I will put the link in the description so you guys can check out the other video. But anyways, I'd like to get started. I'm not going to talk your ears off here, but basically I want to talk about some little facts about me in relation to music and my journey so far. So first of all, I'd like to say that when it comes to singing, that is something I've done since I was a kid. I have always loved singing. I would always sing in the shower, I would sing whilst getting ready for school. Like, that is something that has just followed me into adulthood. No matter what has been thrown at me, I've always enjoyed singing, and that has just always been something that I've really wanted to do, whether it was, you know, just for my own sake because it made me happy doing it, or if I took it somewhere. I've just, yeah, always enjoyed singing. So fun fact, when I was younger, I can't remember how old exactly, but probably like about 12 or so, back when like S Club Juniors was a thing and they were like really popular, basically I had a tape with S Club Juniors on a tape, and it said on the bit of card that comes in like the box that you could apply to become the new member basically for S Club Juniors. So I applied for that and everything. I didn't obviously hear anything back, otherwise you'd know who the fuck I was. But like, yeah, that was something that I was really excited about when I was younger and I applied for. But yeah, they didn't even audition me. So sad. So as well as being a singer, I have always liked writing lyrics. Again, since I was a child, I used to write lyrics on school break. I wasn't very sociable as a child. But yeah, so I went through a phase of writing song lyrics, literally in infant school, until this one girl bullied me about it, and then I stopped. But yeah, I had this whole idea of like, you know, being a pop star when I was younger. I had this whole dream of like, I wanted to be up on stage and I wanted people to listen to me sing, basically. I had this whole like image of being famous when I was like a kid, which is wild because like the amount of confidence that I had as a child compared to now is just like so different. The next thing to mention is that I learned a little bit of piano in school, but I never really like took it any further. I had a piano, a keyboard anyway. I had a keyboard at home, and yeah, I got told to, you know, be quiet and stuff, and I never had any formal lessons and whatever, so that didn't really go anywhere. But I've been learning technically the past 3 years. I bought my own. I bought a MIDI keyboard, but now I have a stage piano as well, which has weighted keys and it's very cool. Yamaha P45, which was recommended by this guy, Stephen Ridley, who I'm doing a piano course with. Not doing great on the whole like being consistent with that, but like he was right. The P45 is very nice. But yeah, very basically, I wasn't particularly encouraged as a kid to pursue music, so nothing really came of it. It would have been nice to have like had singing lessons. It would have been nice to have learnt an instrument, if not piano, then just an instrument, you know, just so I would have a bit of an idea of like musical theory, because that's something that I've had to like self-teach myself the past few years to build up any confidence that I could actually go somewhere with music. It's very easy to just be like, I've never had any formal lessons and then just not bother. But because of my situation, which I'll tell you guys about at some point, I'm sure, because of my situation, I have the luxury of time to teach myself these things, even though, of course, as an adult it does take a bit longer to learn stuff from scratch. It's still doable, so I have been doing my best to focus and learn stuff. Even though I am now 30 years old, I would say that I am at my happiest that I've been in a good while right now. So without going into my past too much and shitting on the lack of support too much, basically what got my ass into gear a few years ago was I started going to therapy, and I started in the past year, I started reading books, like self-help books, to boost my confidence and just basically believe in myself a bit more, because I used to have so much confidence as a kid, as I said, and then it just got lost along the way. Just such a massive lack of support over time. It just makes you give up, really. You just stop trying and stop going towards the things that would have really just made you happy. And it's a shame, but I could have stayed like that and I could have been miserable, but here I am, trying to put things right. I strongly believe that there is no perfect time as the present moment, right, to start doing something. You can't change the past, but you can change the future. So instead of dwelling on all the things that I could have learnt when I was younger and all the support I could have got when I was younger, all of that I needed, I can do that for myself now. I don't need other people to push me there. I just need to push myself there. And if people support me along the way, great. A massive hurdle that I had to overcome was the fact that I don't know anything about music production, and I taught myself out of making my own backing tracks, basically. But I've been self-teaching myself how to do that. My first song, I completely made that by myself. I wrote the lyrics, I sang the lyrics, and I mixed the music in the background. I produced the entire track myself. And I have to say, just the fact that I have done that with one song, it has made a world of difference in my mentality of what I can and can't do. If I can create a song, I can create many. It's the same process. And it doesn't matter that it's not perfect. It doesn't matter that I haven't had any formal training and I am self-teaching myself. That doesn't matter. The fact is that I've gotten started and I'm doing it. That is what matters the most to me right now. So any negative comments, I don't care, because I'm proud of myself and the fact that I have actually started doing something that I never thought I would. So the last thing I'd like to talk about is the fact that my first album, because it will be an album, so far I've only released the one single at the time of recording this video, it will be an album, and it is all going to be based around my struggle, basically, with getting to where I am. My struggle with getting to where I am mentally, because it has been one hell of a struggle, and I think that probably a lot of people can relate to, being talked out of doing something, just having your spirits completely dampened and trodden on by everyone. Not everyone, but by people that you looked up to and wanted the validation from. When you don't get that validation, it stops you from doing some amazing things, and it's sad. It's really sad. Yeah, so the first album is about that, the struggle of being in that, the struggle of feeling that, and then most likely the second album will be me overcoming that and how that feels. And I think that will be especially more prominent, that will probably just come out more naturally as I start to produce more songs and put out more songs and feel like I'm actually getting somewhere. Naturally I should start to have more positive lyrics coming out of me. I don't know what my songs are going to end up being about, because I need to be in that mentality first, right? But it would make sense if they do end up obviously being more positive, as long as I keep them about my journey and everything, just as I start to feel better about things. The lyrics should just become, as I say, more positive. So, anyway, so I think that's probably like all I really want to say for now in regards to me and my musical side. I wish I could say more because, like, you know, I feel like creating music is like such a big part of me, but it's been so squished down that I haven't done much with it, right? So I can't say much yet, even though I know it is such an integral part of who I am as a person, and that I should have been making music for years by now. It's a really weird feeling, because it's like I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing, and I know it's what I should have been doing for so long, but I haven't been. So there's not much else more to say, because I haven't done stuff yet. So I'm gonna do the things. If you guys have any questions for me, then please leave them in the comments below, and if I feel like I can make a video about your question, then I will do. If not, then I'll just reply in the comments. But yeah, that's it from me for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!